Hey guys, Michael Jorgensen here. Going live again. Today, I want to talk a little bit about social media challenges. For example, my biggest challenge today is if I do some video and I go live and I talk about something relevant to my business and relevant to your business, it's going to help. But everything in the world is kind of going against me as far as I've got a call I need to make. I've got work I need to get done. Is the set up? Am I dressed appropriately? Do I have something to talk about? This type of problem is going to occur for almost anybody. Now, the thing you can do about it is you can plan, and you can get ahead of things and put something in order. That's going to be the solution to most things. But what I wanted to cover is the common social media problems that people have. One problem that people have a lot of is how frequently they should post. So for example, I have a client who may say, okay, well, we want to get more business, we want to get more exposure, we want to get more people out there, so let's post more often. So the problem is that that group of people that they're posting to, they can get tired of those posts pretty quick. Now, the other problem is they could be doing all those posts and have it fall on basically nowhere audience, a flat audience. And then you're doing all this work and you're not getting anything in effort for exchange. Another challenge people commonly have is the voice in which they post. So sometimes an organization will have multiple team members that want to be involved, and by not having someone designated or designating some sort of brand standards, all of a sudden it can kind of become a bit of a Wild West as far as trying to figure out, okay, do I say, to this person as myself, or do I say as an organization? So for example, Chess Club Media, you'd say, okay, well, do I respond and say, hey, Michael likes your comment, or does Chess Club Media like your comment? And so what's going to happen is you're going to have a group of people who are familiar with your business and a group of people who aren't, and you're going to need to kind of adjust accordingly. Another challenge people have with social media is this idea of syndicating and sharing content that's not yours. So I remember when social media first started, a lot of people, and people to this day, would take content from a third party and they'd share it to their profile. And I think the strategy behind this is, we're going to be the media source. We're going to be, the outlet that people get this information, and they're going to come to us, and they're going to come every day. And it just doesn't work like that unless you are actually a media source like Vice or, Wall Street Journal or a big publication. A lot of times when it comes to deciding what content to share on your profiles and what you should do, I always recommend to keep it in-house and to keep it related to media that has been created by your company or is about your company, or media from a partner that you can share onto your page. So with social media, kind of the most challenging things are having time, actually doing it, figuring out the voice, and what is the last thing that I just said. So there's another thing, is being worried about a mistake. So I don't want to talk perfectly. I want to have it all laid out, but mistakes happen all the time on social media. So I want you to know that if you do a post and you spell a word wrong or you do the wrong post, almost 9 times out of 10, you can delete it. You can take it down. So whereas it can change your world, it's not the end of the world. So with your social media, trying to figure out, which channel is best for what. I've got clients who try, and even myself, will try and duplicate one thing they do on one channel like Facebook to a channel like Instagram. And what has happened is these different places, these different social media channels have developed their own style in the way that you can use them. So, for example, is, hey, how can we get more content for our social media? Let's just duplicate what we do on Facebook to Instagram. Well, the problem is it's not going to work. An idea that I was talking about this morning was that Facebook is now kind of the town square, whereas Instagram is actually social media. So kind of looking at these outlets and going, okay, well, should I be using Facebook to drive people to my blog post, or should I just be showing them images of my business? And then people know how Instagram works. If they like it, they can click through to my profile and kind of go to the next step. So when trying to figure out how or what to do, just slow down and really evaluate, how this channel is supposed to be used. When you are kind of going through the struggles of social media and you're going through the challenges, I also want you to know that all of the upside is also there. So you don't need 1,000 likes. You don't need any likes, actually. You can do a piece of content and show it to somebody in person and get a good social interaction out of that. So from here on out, if you are in need of social media services for your company, if you guys are in need of consulting, it's only a big agency like Chess Club Media, myself and my team that can help you out. I know you can do a lot of it yourself, but when you are ready to take things to the next level and kind of get answers to these common questions and just have a subject matter expert, that's where we can really come in and just help you guys make some easy decisions.